Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic, my last view of this chart was we pretty much were at the same price level. I think we even dropped a little bit since then, but my last view was that we can assume that this five wave move up here was already finished. Okay, that Ethereum Classic from the low here at 1278 moved up in a wave 1, came down in a 2, moved up in a 3, came down in a 4, moved up in a 5. Now, we need to be a bit careful because so far there isn't really any weakness in the chart. So I just want to post this video before it's too late, because what we are doing here is in the end a contracting triangle. Okay, so this is first of all, and unless we fall below it, this is first of all bullish. So we need to be aware that there is a chance that actually this fifth wave is not even finished. Yeah, be aware of that. That would be super bullish, because what we would have done then is probably only a wave 1 of the 5, and here a wave 2 of the 5. Yeah, so we need to be aware of that. If we zoom out a little bit to the higher level chart, yeah, I mean, you can see how Ethereum Classic came down from up there. All-time high was around $185, came down here into this region. We just put the Fibs on the chart. Start at 0. And you can see how Ethereum Classic broke first below that important 88.7% Fib level. It recovered from there. When it broke above the 88.7 Fib level again, it really got a boost. And we are now trying to get back above the 78.6% Fib level. In fact, you can see we pushed above it. We're coming down and we're retesting now the 78.6% Fib level from above. So I'd be careful at the moment. I'm very honest with you. I'd be careful because from the low, it has performed much better than many other coins. Yeah, it has performed here 245%. At the moment, we have to assume that the low is in for Ethereum Classic. But what I cannot really assume with certainty at the moment, because it starts to look different than to what I said in the last video, is that this was already the high of that movement. This looks stronger than anticipated. So before we go up, I'll rather make you aware that there's a good chance that this move up is not over yet, and that in fact this ABC will be delayed. It will come at a later stage when this wave 1 will be finished. So there's a good chance that we have only seen here a wave 1, that this here might be the wave 2, and that what comes next is a wave 3. Okay, so how would that work? Well, we draw the Fibs and see how much we actually retraced in this wave 2 of the wave 5. And you can see we broke, and that's similar to what many other cryptos are doing just at the moment. We came nearly down to the 38.2% Fib level, not quite, but nearly. Let me just adjust that slightly. On some exchanges we might have. That is for a wave 2 normally not enough, but it doesn't violate any rules. So in a very bullish environment, when there's a lot of upside pressure, you can assume that the wave 2 is finished. So we go to not the 1 minute chart, but the 1 hour chart. Yeah, we could count this as a 3-wave move, right? And then we are sort of just hovering here, made a 1-2, maybe another 1-2. No, sorry, a 1-2, and we might break out soon. So be aware of that. My view is best indication that the wave 2 is indeed finished and that this scenario is playing out, not the one with the ABC, but that this scenario is playing out, would be a breakout of the triangle to the upside. So what I would want to see is a move above and a retest and then a continuation. Before we take a look at that in more detail, let's take a look at the target for that small wave 3 there. based on the assumption that wave 2 could be finished. Target for that wave 3 would be $73. No, sounds a bit crazy. We'll see. $73, and these would obviously then consequently be higher as well. What else do I want to say? Right. There's a level that is very important for the breakout. So first of all, of course, breakout of the triangle. That's the next resistance. Then you have to take the wave 1 out, which is at $45. And if I zoom out a little bit, I think that is the real deal. I think that is sort of the real breakout point here. That $45 level. Can you see that how we actually have this descending trend line here, and a break above that would be really, really bullish. That could really then give that wave 3 a lot of fuel. There's 2 levels here. So first of all, this descending trend line where we had one touch point here, another touch point there. This was a bit of a fake out, another touch point here, and a touch point here. Yeah, I'm sure you can draw that in a different way as well, but I think because you have most touch points here, for me that's the most valid one. But that's only one way of looking at it. So that $45 level that would need to be broken. So first of all, break out of the triangle, then break the wave 1 high, which is here $45, a little bit higher, $45.50 roughly. Yeah. If we get above that level, then the next resistance will be this swing high at 52.67. So in a process of reaching wave 3, that should be taken out anyway. Okay. Just double check that. Something. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I just want to make you aware of this, guys. This scenario is currently being challenged. Yeah? And it might not be until we see something like this that it happens. So the wave 3 to the upside, then there will be a wave 4 to the downside, shallow retracement, and a wave 5 to the upside. And only this wave 5 will then complete the higher wave 5 and the wave 1. And only then we come down. Then all of this will be corrected in an ABC, a large one. That would then be another good entry point. It's not entirely clear where we will get to, because I don't know how high wave 5 will really go and how much the extension here will be. What we need to be aware really is that I'm just looking at this, yeah. That in a very bullish environment, you sometimes don't see these deep retracements. But what I can tell you is that at some point, all of this will be retraced. So there is not one direction to the moon. There will be a larger wave 2 correction coming. So be aware of that. But yeah, gave you the key breakout points. And to make the bullish scenario work and carry on, in this way, we need to hold, well, I would say at least here the wave 4 low at $23. Okay, so, and that's where we are at the moment. Interesting, yeah, very interesting. Looks more bullish than I anticipated at the moment. Didn't really retrace a lot yesterday. And to be honest, I can't really, as I thought about it, I can't really justify that wave count here that I showed you in the beginning with the deep retracement starting now, if my view on Bitcoin is that it will not retrace a lot and that it continues to go up. At least with higher probability, 60-40 still for Bitcoin. So how could I say that Bitcoin is going to go up? Maybe with a bit of a more of a retracement, but then Ethereum Classic should drop, I don't know, another 30%. It's a bit hard to justify at the moment. So we'll keep an eye open, but on the other hand, should we break out to the downside of the triangle, then it is this target area that I showed you that we will reach, and I'll just let you know the levels again, because then I think we are really in this stronger retracement. Then we should get into the area between 32.90 and 25.20. Okay, and that's my updated view about Ethereum Classic. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.